2:42 p.m. Tuesday, September 3rd, 2024. Greetings to anybody who ends up clicking on here later and rewatches this live stream. If you do that, I appreciate you. Please take a split second, if you so choose, and give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. Doesn't matter what the comment says. I'm just asking for engagement. I want to try to crack out of the algorithm jail that I've put myself in year after year, acting like an idiot on the internet. I think it's funny that I light cigarettes in front of the camera, and then even just saying that isn't helpful because of the way that the algorithm is, the programs. What people refer to AI is not what I consider AI, but the AI developed algorithms, or what people use the keyword to as triggered. So when you do something like ignite a tobacco product on camera, it triggers. See, TikTok's is more advanced than YouTube's now. See, TikTok will flat out tell you that the camera, not a person, but like the program of the algorithm, is recognizing that you're igniting a tobacco product on camera, and it will flat out give you a message that says, hey, we're not going to show your live stream to anybody else, so you're going to sit here and talk to yourself, which I truly appreciate about TikTok, because then that's whenever I started to pay more attention and realize that that's what's happening with YouTube too. So the whole point of that was just give me a like, give me a comment. If you don't, you don't. Nobody does, so I'm not expecting it, but I'm asking. I'm in Washington, PA, but back to the holy ground, Washington, Pennsylvania. Me and my son were both born here. I was born here in 1991. My son was born here in 2017. Well, my family's from here, and I haven't much energy into Washington, PA in quite a while. Really not. And then I just had a day visiting my grandfather at the nursing home. I don't like that term. That ain't what they call it either, but it's what it is. I was visiting him. A really good morning compared to how recent months have been and stuff. The last week or two, I could not sit on here and complain about his state or anything. I'm just grateful for what we're able to muster up energy wise with him. And what I'll say about that. But then he was resting, and I'm gonna go back into his room later with my mom and do some stuff with him as far as like massages on his muscles and everything, because he's been in bed a long time. He took a fall. He's an old guy. He had a broken hip, and he got healing up, and he thought he was more healed than he was, and maybe he didn't even think that. He fell, and he bumped his head 6 months ago. So the point is, I'm letting him rest, and I decided to take to the streets in Washington and just refill out the area. I see that the bars now have signs that says welcome bikers. It says welcome bikers, but don't wear like your group identification. No club colors. So I'm guessing that means like the patches too. Here's the Bradford House Museum. Might be reversed on there if anybody cares. I just wanted to jump on here and just kind of talk to myself. I'm having things go on personally right now in my relationship that affects all of my relationships. It's not the first time that I've talked about this on YouTube or anything, but it's discouraging. But with all of the forces at play, I give my relationship credit. I'll just use her name, Lauren. My son's mother, my significant other, Lauren. I give us both credit. We're on the outs right now, and I don't know how it's going to go or anything like that. I don't know if, what the outcome will be, but we're not as united as I would prefer us to be. That's my fault. There's a million ways that I could say it's not my fault. And I can make it sound so good too. To where I probably could convince all of you. And tell the truth at the same time. But it is my fault. Main Street Farmers Market open today from 3 to 6. It's 10 till 3. What are you guys talking about? They don't want to let me know what they're talking about. I think they're up to something. Hubcap. Pushing the crosswalk. Not using it. Hey, it started as I took off. What kind of a dummy am I? I could have just walked and took my time. What fun would that be? I'm going to pause this live for a second, then I'm going to sit down and get myself something to eat because I haven't been eating due to